Aleksandr Kogan collected direct messages delivered to and from Facebook users who installed This Is Your Digital Life app, The Guardian can disclose. It follows Facebook's admission that the company may have passed over the direct messages of a few customers to the Cambridge Analytica builder without their express consent. The revelation is the most intense breach of privacy yet from the Cambridge Analytica scandal. The social network admitted to the transfer of data in its warning to users whose friends had installed the This Is Your Digital Life app, which harvested data from not only the installer, but also all their friends on the site.
A small number of people who logged into This Is Your Digital Life also shared their own newsfeed, timeline, posts and messages, which may have included posts and messages from you, the company told affected users.
The statement appears to echo previously unreported claims made by Christopher Wiley, the Cambridge Analytica whistleblower. Wiley told The Observer that he had seen a table, produced by Kogan, that included private messages. It remains unclear whether GSR, Kogan's company, or Cambridge Analytica ever used the messages to build any targeting models.
Kogan declined to comment, referring The Guardian to an interview with the New York Times in which he said his app collected information from a couple thousand people, and that the data was obviously sensitive, so we tried to be careful about who could access it.
Kogan told the New York Times that he took messages only from people who had installed his app, not their friends, and that none of the information was shared with Cambridge Analytica. For users who did not install the app, only their messages with the friend who had actively installed the app could have been shared, owing to the specific functionality offered by Facebook at the time. But those users would not have been offered any opportunity to opt out of the data sharing, since Facebook required the mailbox owner only to consent to uploading the entire content, both sent and received.
For the users who did install the app, potentially their entire mailbox history was uploaded. Those users, however, would have been explicitly notified, through a simple click-through panel listing all the permissions they were handing over, that they were granting mailbox access.
The potential that Facebook may have handed over direct messages was first publicly highlighted in late March by Jonathan Albright, a professor at the TO Center for Digital Journalism. On 21st of March he noted that apps such as Kogan's could also request users' private messages, either Facebook DM inbox, via the read_mailbox API request. Albright said at the time that Facebook should immediately share the API access that it had granted Kogan, as well as whether or not private messages were collected.
Speaking yesterday, Albright said, "Have to admit, I didn't expect private DMs/messages to show up in people's CA notifications today, might explain why FB late getting these notifications out."